I'm Mika, by the way. I'm just sharing the haunting that my mom's siblings experienced when my grandma just passed away. Grandma died last October of 2022. She was bedridden for a few months before finally passing away. But when Grandma was still strong, she loved to take care of her orchids and fragrant flowers. She doesn't sell them, and she really just takes care of them as a hobby. Grandma's garden in front of their house is small, but she has many trees where her orchids grow. Many have tried to buy rare orchids from her, but she doesn't sell or give them away because she really loves them. The truth is that she even kept a dog just to guard the orchids because someone tried to steal them. Her garden overlooks the road because their fence is only a low cement and a railing. Grandma said that just in case she passes away because of her illness, she said not to sell her orchids. She added to just give it to her friend who also loves orchids and flowers, if we can't take care of them, and to not sell them. Mom took some of Grandma's orchids that she picked to put in her own garden. We didn't feel anything bad then, because maybe Grandma saw that Mom was also taking care of the orchids she picked. But it's a different case on my uncles and aunts. Grandma scolds and visits them in their dreams. At first, we had no idea why. Later, Uncle also confessed the truth. Because they cannot tolerate Grandma's threats anymore, hence they are getting sick, including their children. The thing is, they sold some of Grandma's orchids. Those who are loved and rarely bloom. Their reason is that there is nothing Grandma can do anymore, because she is gone already. They didn't think they were going to be haunted. Grandma haunted my aunt first. It is said that she secretly took one of Grandma's brown orchids. She sold it because it still had flowers. She said that after Aunt came home from selling the plant, my aunt started to feel goosebumps. She dreamed that Grandma was very angry with her. But he just ignored it and went to church to ask for forgiveness. But I think Grandma is still angry. Because Aunt's son got sick. Aunt said that she immediately knew that it was my grandma's doing. Because my cousin suddenly fell ill. She said that he asked the quack doctor and said that there is an old lady who is angry at her. My aunt cried and said sorry to Grandma. In the end, he took back the orchid from the woman who bought it and returned the payment. Aunt didn't tell Mom what happened. Because she knew that she would be angry. What my aunt didn't know was that my uncle had sold orchids too. Tito's experience was almost the same as my aunt's. That's how they found out that Auntie was ahead of them on selling Grandma's orchids. It's because they went to the same quack doctor, and the quack doctor said, and was even laughing, that he had the same case, but for only a woman. And that an old woman is angry to her, and this time it is angry to my uncle. My uncle took back the orchid he sold. But in Tito's case, he never got back what he sold because he couldn't contact the buyer anymore. He was forced to buy and replace it with the one he took. Tito was upset with Grandma because, it's true, what Grandma did is really annoying because she is her children, but she let my aunt, uncle, and grandchildren get sick, just because of orchids. But as the elders say, respect the wishes of the dead. At the moment, Grandma's friend who loves orchids gradually took all of her orchids so that they can be hers. She is also a gardener, that's why my grandma wanted her to have the orchids. Want your horror or thrilling stories to be heard? Message us, and we will narrate them for you.